Day 1693. Man, I was awfully sweaty and greasy last night in that video, wasn't I? Nice. It's disgusting.
Archie and Lilibet will be setting up home outside of London within the next 2 weeks.
Thursday, and
as you mentioned, Prince Harry's order of protection was changed when he
it's my union day today. Twas pretty relatively eventful. Got back to having like the catch-up / meeting with the other reps, which was quite interesting to hear. Turns out one of the reps who had 2 cases on their plate had pretty positive outcomes, particularly with one case where they actually managed to get all of the member managed to get all of what they were seeking, or what they were asking for. So it was a really, really good result because they were essentially being denied, and a complete 180 has happened. And I think the rep who was representing the member, they went about it in quite a clever way. It just kind of appealed to the human nature of the manager, basically, which, you know, shouldn't necessarily have to do, because things should work well and you should adhere to policy, but obviously that wasn't adhered to, so, you know, things had to be done. And yeah, it was a good outcome, man, so I was really happy to hear that. Yeah, man, so yeah, I had a little catch up. That was all good. I touched base with 2 of my members whose cases I'm dealing with. One who's just kind of keeping me in the loop with stuff. They've got other people involved, so it's quite, it's escalated a fair bit, man. But yeah, so they're just keeping me in the loop. That was cool. My other member I spoke with, got a meeting probably in the next couple of weeks. It should be interesting. Yeah, all in all, it was a cool day. It was okay. Temperature's dropped massively now. Like, it's actually starting to feel a bit cold now, and it's even rained. It's rained more than once today. I had to have flipping handyman come round as well. I had like not even a door lock being replaced on the door. Cost some money, nice. Yeah, it's been an okay day. I'm still bloody tear my skin off. Got the that bite has been bugging the hell out of me, man. And this one as well. That one there. Oh man. But particularly this one. This one's just having to resort to just scratching around it, using my little scouring pad that I have on my face. Oh my word, I need to probably put some of that aloe vera on there, man. Yeah, it's been bugging me, flip. What else was I gonna say? Ooh, a yawn. Oh my gosh. Flip. Stuff to do and such little money, man. So obviously moving into the weekend, got friend's birthday thingy. It's gonna be off ends as well. So because it's out of London, not by a massive amount, but it's out of London, so obviously having to get the ticket there and the ticket back. no Oyster card things, unfortunately, so that's a bit annoying. I think in terms of what they're doing and, you know, just activities for the day, it will be low cost, but it's just that the price of that ticket, man, which again is not going to cost the earth, but because I'm on a bit of a shoestring budget, it doesn't really have to cost the earth for it to be a bit of an issue. And I don't have to go, but I've kind of committed, and if I say I'm going to do something, over the years I've gotten in this habit of saying I'll do stuff and not doing it, but I need to get back to this point, and I guess that's something I can just speak on briefly. As I've said before, I'm sure I've said this in previous videos, that I feel like I really used to be that guy where I was very much a man of my word. If I said I was going to do something, I did it. And that is how you should be, not just even as a man, definitely as a man, but just as a person. Like, be a man of your words. As I think I've said before, gentlemen, men, addressing you lot specifically, if you cannot be anything, at the very least, be a man of your word. It's super important. If you can't be that, then what are we doing? What are we doing? And, you know, I say this as someone who has been lacking in that area and still is to a degree. Luckily, I almost like the unspoken thing of these videos, keeping to my word of, if you ain't doing it every day, you're doing a video for every day. And, you know, this is, I think for me, this is the one thing that I managed to hang on to that makes me think it's not all lost and it's not all hopeless. You can bounce back from being inconsistent, because this right here, this is an example of me being consistent for 4+ years, you know. Obviously year 5 now, but the year's not over, so 4+ years. And that means something, you know. It shows that I can do it, and I can get back to it in other areas of my life, because if I can do it in one place, I can do it in other places, in other areas. So yeah, I think that's partly another reason why it's important for me to keep up with these videos, just to remind myself how important consistency is, despite the fact that, you know, little to no people are viewing this. Like, I haven't had a look back through when the last video was watched by a person or a bot, but the most recent ones, 0 views. And honestly, I'm fine with that. I kind of prefer it, to be honest, because it's a bit daunting thinking about people actually watching these videos. They're flipping rubbish. They're boring, man. For the most part, I'm not really talking about much. But, you know, there's an audience for everything, I guess. And I don't know, I almost kind of have a feeling at one point someone or some group of people may end up picking up on these, and maybe it might go viral, or I might just have an explosion of views come out of nowhere, and some weirdo somewhere will be like, yo, this man has been doing this for how long? Video for every day. What? Let me go sit down and start from day one like a madman. Imagine. That would be quite something. It would be quite something. But I guess also it's maybe just my lack of belief in myself. Like, why would anyone want to watch me? But again, yeah, there's an audience for everything. There is. Who knows? I mean, I definitely think there's probably more of a scope for it when things start to get a bit more exciting, and, you know, once certain things start falling into place in my life, and when I'm actually, you know, being able to be a bit more free and go out and about, do this, do that, all the rest, you know. But as of right now, I'm in the weeds. I'm in the trenches. Not the trenches. I'm not flipping living in a bin or anything like that. Probably not far off though. Probably just one situation away from me being right in the bin, bro. But yeah, still, I'm in the weeds, man. Like, me debating, you know, whether I have to cut back on this or cut back on that, or not go here, not go there, not go on this one journey because it might make me flipping broke. Me having to rely on money that I've put aside to top my money up because I literally have 0 funds. Even the main reason I had to do it the other day, because I was in the shop and my card declined. Luckily, I had another card. But that one, yeah. We won't even talk about that. But yeah, money shouldn't have been being used. Let's put it that way. So yeah. Man, I do. I look forward to better days, particularly on the finance front. because there's a lot I want to do and there's a lot I could do. A lot I want to do, man. Oh, man. I kind of look forward to experiencing a life that is so different from the one I have now. I say that, but there is always this kind of thought in the back of my mind that it's all of that. When it comes, it's going to require a different level, a different version of myself that I don't even really know exists yet. Or if it does, it's in its infancy, which is really, sounds quite bad to say at the age that I'm at. But I suspect it's going to, the demands that it's going to have of me is going to, might be quite immense. Or at the very least, it's going to, it's probably the same thing I'm talking about. It's probably just saying it in a different way. The challenges that it's going to throw my way are going to be things that I just haven't experienced before. And yeah, I don't know if I'm ready for these challenges, some of which I've kind of visualized or anticipated, but there's probably a bag that I haven't even seen come in. It would just come at me completely left field, you know? So I guess they say be careful what you wish for, innit? Be careful what you wish for, obsession. So yeah, but we'll see, man, we'll see. We will see. Monkey. Racist. Yeah, I think we'll leave it there, man. Sorry, before we leave it there. So yeah, birthday on the Saturday, out at the ends. And then potentially the Chicken Wing Festival on the Sunday, which will eat into a whole heap of money, because I know them tickets ain't cheap. And if I do go to it, the amount I'll be dropping, I'm going to try and be conservative. If I do go, I will try to be conservative, but there's a bunch of stuff I will want to try, particularly two main vendors, both American, flew in just for this festival, and it starts tomorrow. My friend is going to it tomorrow, a little snake. But yeah, no, so they're going to it tomorrow. I might even see if they can pick me up something and then just bring it back as like a takeaway thing. Maybe then I don't need to go. Also, sorry, just on a, not a random, well, yeah, no, it is a random one. Ouch. I'm itchy, man. I got added to a group chat yesterday. Is it yesterday? Or actually, maybe even this morning, so maybe I can actually slot this into today's video, because I mean it's going in today's video regardless, but technically I think it can slot in nicely because I think it happened in the early hours of this morning. I can go back and double check, you know, I think maybe. Anyways, I was added to a group chat either yesterday night or early this morning, and I had a look. I was like, oh, what the hell is this? I was thinking it was just one of these scam WhatsApp chats. Went to go have a look, and I didn't recognise the person, but then I went and I recognised someone else who was in there, and then I put two and two together. It's basically a person that I know via another friend, and I've been around them before, you know, we've kind of been at the same social events, and I know them. I don't know them super well, but I know them. It was basically their partner had added me to this big group chat. But you're wondering where this is going now. It's not a swingers thing. Don't worry. But basically, their partner had added me. Basically, I'd helped them out some time ago with something, and they were really, really grateful. Them, you know, the person that I know and their partner. Their partner was the one that needed the help. But yeah, I helped out their partner with something. They were super grateful, and you know, I spoke with the person that I know, And they're doing stuff. I think they're making an app at the moment, and you know, we communicated a little bit. They added me to like their little email list because I think they're still in the testing iteration of creating their app. I was like, yeah, cool, like, yeah, let me know how it goes. I'd like to be kept in the loop and all of that. And yeah, I did ask them to keep me in the loop with regards to the thing that was going on with their partner. I didn't ever really actually hear back, but I'm assuming things went okay or went well with, you know, the issue that they had. But yeah, so it turns out they've got a birthday coming up. It's not long after mine actually, and they put like their little, I don't know, blurb or statement in there, basically saying, look, hi guys, birthday's coming up. I wanted to invite people, you know, who are, you know, my nearest and dearest, or people who I've shared connections with, or people that have helped me, you know. So I was like, oh, me, little old me. Like, I don't even, I mean, I'm trying to think if I've even met her before, because I think there was one time I was out at one kind of outdoor festival that I would go to every year, and I'm pretty sure I bumped into the person that I know. Pretty sure I bumped into them one day as it was finishing, and I was like, yo, where you lot going? And they were like, yeah, we're, you know, just gonna be vibing, we'll go somewhere, we'll catch some, you know, grab some drinks or whatever. And I just randomly rolled with them and their people. I feel like their partner may have been there. I feel like they were. I feel like I may have met them before, but yeah, even if I haven't, it's a really touching thing, man. Like, proper, like, you and I, maybe we've had encounters before, but you know, even if we haven't, you know, I obviously I helped you out. I offered support and guidance, advice, and all of that jazz. And yeah, for you to actually invite me to your birthday, which is gonna be in their yard, by the way, you know, and granted, obviously the person who I know, their partner, obviously they can, you know, they can vouch for me to a degree. I mean, even though I know this person, I don't even know them super well, you know, but you know, we're cool. But yeah, to be inviting me to your yard, like, that's a big thing. So I really rated that, really respected that, and you know, yeah, I will try to ensure that I'm there. There's a bunch of people in the WhatsApp chat. It's like flipping 30 people they've invited. So obviously not everyone's going to be able to make it, obviously. But yeah, man, I'm actually going to make an effort to be there. It's on a weekend as well. It's on a Saturday. So yeah, I should be about. Obviously, it's after my birthday. I don't even know what I'm doing for my birthday yet, but it's after. So yeah, I've already said I'm not super committed saying I will definitely be there, but more than likely I'll be there. I've said I should be free, so I should be able to make it. But yeah, that'll be interesting. Probably be quite uncomfortable because I'm basically gonna know no one there apart from obviously the person that I know and kind of their partner, obviously the one that invited me. But yeah, everyone else will be just a randomer to me. But I think maybe I need to do more of that. Get outside my comfort zone a little bit. Never know who I might meet there. Could create some new friends. Who knows? My flipping wife might be there. Maybe. Babes, where are you? I've been waiting for you. What's going on? You're taking long, man. But long overdue. But yeah, man. Yeah, almost definitely not. But yeah, in terms of, you know, new connections, just meeting people, man. Yeah, should be interesting. And even just, you know, just going there and just catching a vibe. Yeah, it should be cool. I don't even know where they live, to be fair. Well, actually, no. Hopefully, it's not around my neck of the woods. Actually, I like to get out the ends, you know. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, we're good. Time-wise, we're good. Just under half an hour. But anyways, we're going to wrap it up there. My nice little diatribe for tonight. Bring on Friday, last day of the week. Need to figure out what the hell I'm doing if I am going out on Sunday, because if I am, I need to buy these tickets pronto. If they're even still available, they may not even be available anymore. So But anywho, anywho, oh yeah, let's try and get this right. Bloody hell, man. It's day 1693. I will catch you tomorrow for day 1694.